All right, so we're still at my cottage, and I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. It's beautiful here. We are in Module 9, and this is a heavy module because I'm asking you to read two chapters. I'm asking you to read Chapter 8 and Chapter 10. Chapter 8 is fairly direct. It's about learning. It's, I think, fairly straightforward. If you have any questions, though, make sure you reach out. But the module notes themselves don't really deal with Chapter 8. So in terms of the exam, you're going to be asked primarily questions from the textbook for that material. And for Chapter 10, there's a lot of overlap with the module notes again. So Chapter 8 is really just something to do independently, but it is important. Chapter 10 is about things like why fat is beneficial. And I think that's a really key point for us because we might think, well, it's better to be thin, it's healthier, and all these things. But you have to remember in the EEA, there wouldn't have been much opportunity for anyone to become obese. So fat to an extent, I guess you could say, or to a certain point, is actually a good thing because it's an energy storage on your body. So if there's starvation coming, or if you're pregnant and there's a possibility at some point down the road you might not have enough food to carry out that pregnancy, the body waits until, for women, you have a certain level of fat that could be used to sustain that pregnancy. So all sorts of really interesting things there. Make sure you take a read about that. Also, we're going to be focusing at the start of the module on differences between hunter-gatherer life and modern, say, Canadian life in terms of health. And I want you to really put yourselves in the shoes of someone who may be living in a modern-day hunter-gatherer society. So think about things like the fact you have to carry water. Think about things like where your food's going to come from, how your shelter is going to be constructed, what would happen if you get sick. But also think about things like the fact that hunter-gatherers walk a lot, and that has direct health benefits for the increase in exercise. They also tend to have, while they're alive, they tend to be much healthier, but they die much younger. So it's those sorts of issues I really want you to think about here. So I think that's about all I'm going to say for this module, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.